Okay, and welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in our Resistance run. Sadly, in the last one, Romeo, I think it was Romeo 771, finally met its end. Of course, its replacement, Romeo 831, is basically doing the same run, so we'll see if it succeeds on making it to Jupiter, or if it has a glorious stand somewhere between Mars and Jupiter. We shall see. In the meantime, we've got pretty much control over this area. We're waiting for executive control, I think, to apply in all these locations, so we move them into the United States, into the Federation, and or into the United States proper. Yeah, I'm waiting for executive control. And or other cooldowns. So I can merge Japan into the Pan-Asian Combine. Or I can decide it is time to make a move once more to chip more off of the Alien Administration. I think it is time to chip a little bit more off the Alien Administration. 92% on someone who has 22 command. Yeah, it's time to chip some stuff off of the Alien Administration.
The people demand justice.
The people demand justice.
It's time to bring it all down.
At your service. The government must fall. It's time to bring it all down.
Standing by. We will bring it down.
What's the op?
Do I bring you off the advised train just to get one more good swing at the aliens? I think the answer is yes.
The people demand
All 6
justice.
councilors coming in with the increased unrest. I think we can get the unrest to rise reasonably quickly that way, don't you think so? All with 90% plus chances of success. Let's confirm assignments and move forward. Ship launched. F2 colony fusion class Titan. Okay, so we can just hit a bunch of closes on these because I think we're gonna throw all these right back to the dockyard. We got new engines shoving them. So in theory, we just got 10 new ships that we're gonna immediately throw back to the dockyard. Ship construction, refit docked ship. You should all be the colony. F2 to F6. Did I build nothing but colony ships? Thought I'd built a mix. I screwed up and didn't build a mix. I mixed pure. I made pure. The one problem with the pure fleet is I don't have any plasma. I'm realizing serious design flaws with the fleet I apparently had built. Okay, well we're gonna shove them all back into the dockyard anyway, because they're all gonna be better with the new engine either way. That's a question. Can I do fusion, falling ship, LR? Can I swap the guns on these? That would be a valid refit. I think the answer is no. No. So yeah, they are what they are. I built 10 when I wanted 4. Whoops. I think I built 10 when I wanted 4. Yeah, I built 10 when I wanted 4. I'll be fine. Why is that one taking 56 days and the other ones take 46? Because you're not a long-range one. So I built one of the short... Okay. Well, it definitely wants to be upgraded to the long range one. So we got the two. So we still got a functional fleet there for the incoming. We know we got the incoming. So, in fact, we know we got an incoming coming in months, less than a month. You're arriving, 23rd of November, with 3 assault carriers. So we don't want to throw. We don't want the. We need this bench. So yeah, we're gonna let that construction complete, or get the refit complete. Sortie, Romeo 751. Gauge. And we are engaging this fleet. It is a 10-ship fleet versus a 65-ship fleet. Hopefully, we win the battle. Start battle. We're in high wall. We only have 1 coil class Titan. Most of these are laser plasmas. It probably means I want to come in pretty slow. The coil would perform better if we were faster, but we've only got 1 of them. Ah, I see a potential problem. The ships I specifically want to get rid of are the carrier, the assault carriers. Which, of course, because the enemy has brought a large enough fleet, they've put in reserve. They're not here on the battlefield. I cannot engage them until they arrive. Okay, so your task coil ship, fire that dreadnought. And lock nose. Rest of the fleet. Lock nose. We obviously want to be targeting one of the ships in, because they're running a deep formation, in the front formation. me front middle, not wandering darkness? Sure. And we begin the engagement. We have to go through all the ships, basically, at this point, I think, to get to these alt carriers. I think we technically only need to render assault, or, mission kills on them to prevent them from landing. But this will be a hard fight, although I think it is one that the fleet can probably win. Suppose I should accelerate until we're 1,000 kilometers out. Siege Quill rounds out. Enemy flankers trying to take evasive maneuvers. We've scored a kill already. 1 kill. Make that 2 kills. Probably quickly to be 3. Yeah. Okay, I think the first wave of flankers has mostly been cut up. Coil ship has lost maneuverability, but its nose is pointed in the right direction, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Looks like we do have one enemy cruiser out in front of the rest. Direct the lasers upon it and begin cutting it to bits. Not yet in plasma range, although we will soon be entering it. Here we go. Plasma beginning to engage. Okay. It is dead in the water, so we're going to redirect to a different target. You know, the plasma might stay engaged on it for a little bit. Oh, we already rendered you. Oh, that's a different ship. Nope, that was the one we're firing at. Okay. That one's already a mission kill. Change targets. That one's a mission kill. That one's a mission kill. Yeah, the coil ship's taking a beating. They really don't like my coil ships when I have them. Oh, that one's down in the water. That one's down in the water. Although I'm saying some of these are dead in the water. We're destroying their ability to maneuver, not necessarily their ability to open fire. Okay, they brought reinforcements in. Okay, mission kill on that one. So the first wave, there's only one ship that still hasn't been suffering a mission kill on their side. Okay, they now have all suffered mission kills. Now turn more of those kills into real kills while we're waiting for the flankers to close. That's what we're going to get fired at, so we've probably got some that's actually closed. Yeah. Leave the mission kills alone. Deal with the flankers. They cross into range. Okay, we're going to redirect back to the disabled ones while waiting for these guys to get a little closer. Once a mission kill, move on to the next. We got reinforcements coming in. That one's a mission kill. Move on to the second wave line ships. '23 still in reserve. The enemy. Okay, mission kills on all of those. Got a wave of flankers coming in at various ranges. Change priority to them. One by one, we cut these flankers up. We're probably going to expect reinforcements soon. Yep, they're coming. 9 seconds out. Where's the enemy reinforcements that direction? Okay. Did the reinforcements cross the magical kilometer line? 100-kilometer line? Yes. Engage them. Okay. 12 more enemy ships in reserve, so at some point we should be expecting an enemy reinforcement wave coming in. That's going to be the one that makes or breaks the fight here, because that's the one that's got these all carriers. Yes. Where are they coming in from? Behind us. Okay. We don't need to panic. They're not here yet. From a physical distance standpoint. Okay, so at this point all the ships that we're still facing are actually over there. So... the only ships that are actually currently in firing range are the damaged mission kills. Effectively slowly withdrawing from us. We'll try to shoot them down while we're waiting for them to close. we're in an interesting situation where we've actually got the enemy ships kind of chasing us. Because their spawn point is actually, for the last wave here, has been behind us. And with that, I think we've pretty much cut up, what, that was a 60, 70 strong fleet? An actual ship count, so 10 ships punching well above their weight. Okay. That, we're going to stop blocking targets. In fact, I'm going to attempt to plot an intercept course. For the first time in a long time, we're actually going to tell the ships to burn some fuel to turn around and engage a target. Okay, and I think that's enough. And burns we've already done, I think, is enough to get a good intercept here. Well, the burns we've already designated, it's probably enough to get a good intercept here. Turn up the speed a bit. Ooh, one of our guys is taking pretty big pounding because he went ahead of the rest. Okay, Let's try to get mission kills on these guys. So we at least stop getting shot at. Okay, I think we got mission kills on all of them. And the question is, can we get them destroyed so we can get resources off of them? Guess it's probably big enough fleet battle that if we get some resources off of them, it will at least pay for the fleet battle. Here we go. We've won the battle, inflicting a massive and stinging loss upon the aliens, once more denying them landing privileges on Earth. Long roster of destroyeds with the occasional, effectively fleet kill damage ship. 1, 2. 2 damage, the rest destroyed, providing us with 230 exotics. Oh dear. Share propellant? That might fix the problem. Yeah. It was fuel loss on one of the ships that was preventing the burn back to port. And even then, it's a slow burn because that ship's limping back.
The people will be free.
The revolution is coming. The people will be free. Long live the revolution.
The uprising is underway.
The people will be free.
Economy contracts in Pakistan. Shame, but that's understandable. Okay, so the next cycle we should definitely get the alien administration to revolution, if it's not on cooldown. Do I want to take 2 off to take... Well, it's only been cracked down. It hasn't been taken yet, so I need to wait. Let's say we wait another tick to do that. Yeah, that makes the turn choice here easy. Romeo 751 completes transfer. We'll begin repairs. How long is that repair going to take? 14th of December, so 5 days. That's pretty manageable. Victor 2354 completes transfer. Do a quick resupply mission, and then we'll probably have you interdict the aliens who are in orbit. Victor 2354 thinks they're going to do a surveillance mission. Unmolested. We're at least going to poke them, see if they run. And they probably should run. Engage. Yeah, they're booking it. We'll wait until they're a little bit more invested in that espionage and the surveillance mission before we try to jump them again. India takes control of the Jampur region, so region defects. So you don't, you know,
Mission aborted.
increase rest in India, please.
Death to tyrants. The revolution is coming.
The uprising is underway.
The revolution is coming.
Our efforts have increased it by negative 0.1 on a success. Yeah, I think we hit the cap.
The revolution.
Independence for Colombia! And we caused some unrest in Colombia. Okay. Oh yeah, there it goes, collapsing. So that's the, if they were going to have the Civil War, the revolution, they would have had it right then. Fleet Officer Schoolhouse is complete. Okay. We want to do Space Force basic training, sure. Wet Navy, I'm not really worried about. Army, no. Environment, no. Space Naval Academies, yeah, I think those are the other two. I think that's all of them. Okay, so let's get working on those. So, Space Force basic training first.
Standing by for orders.
Okay, so we're going to give them a pass for another couple months, and then we'll probably try that again on the Alien Administration. In the meantime, we did lose some zones to other people. So we want those places back.
Removing our enemies.
Acknowledged.
Ready to go. We'll turn down the heat. I'm here.
At your service. At your service. terminating the opposition.
Acknowledged. Making our case.
Reporting in. Making our case.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna public campaign in the alienation, get that nice and high, and then we'll maybe think for another round. Yeah, boost is looking good, money's looking better. Once again, we can go and do another 40 invest in funding. We got ships in the queue to be built. What I think I'll do is I definitely don't want to try to make the run with that many ships. We want some plasma ships doing the run with it. But what I can do is to save them some time, in theory, save them some thrust. I can F6 fusion plasma. Long range, the variant, right? So the long range rate is 150 kps, has the plasma, has the thing. Okay. So, we're not going to build these at Earth, we're going to build these at Mars, because we do have a Mars production facility. It's not as big and as fancy as the Earth one, but, you know, what we can do is, once those guys are refit, we can send them to Mars to lump up with their compatriots. So those are colony ships we're basically launching from Earth. These are warships we're going to launch from Mars. The colony ships will probably arrive before the warships are ready, but that's the plan. That is a plan.
Offering support.
Ship launch. This is these guys reforming up. So we really want to merge these all into, say, like 855. So we're going to merge them all into. And apparently one of them, for whatever reason, is going to be some number of days late. We got one still under refit at Earth. It'll be done. Two still under refit. Ah, I think I see how I screwed up. So we made 2 of one type. That was the wrong type. And I made 8 of what was the right type for the 2, but the wrong type for the 8. Yeah. Yeah. Laser plasma LRs. Oh, because we have 8 of those on track. That makes sense. These ones are just gonna obsolete. Don't show me those ones, so I can't click them on them again. Yeah. Okay.
Order is returning. Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
The people will come to our side.
Base 4 basic training. Yes. And then this one. Another 100%. Which I think sums up to 250%. So for some of the stuff we're trying to roll, it's like, oh, it's a 6% chance it does it. So now it'll be, what, six times 3.5, so a little over 20% chance. Okay, they've taken a point in Afghanistan, which is fine. Predictive logistic systems, repair rate, and control point management capacity. Could have picked a better time to pop up, but it popped up then. Steal, sabotage. And let's get the rest of the thrall ones. Not worried about them terrorizing. One's to humans, megafauna, thralls.
We are in control here.
Okay, back in control. And they've taken the one back in Colombia.
We are in control now.
Okay. Colombia, of course, is South America, so it's not one I'm going to be able to merge into North America. It's something I just chipped off of them during the last revolution that was not quite a revolution. We can federate with Nicaragua. I should send one of these guys to do the federate. Send the other one to do the Persian Colombia, just take the Colombian one back.
We are taking power.
Ready for my mission. Time to make our move.
Okay, I think I've been all the way around. Yeah. Firm, let some more time pass.
Lending my expertise.
Violence is abating.
Okay, so one of our armies got destroyed fighting the local wildlife, and I think the Navy just attached to a different one is what that pop-up was after it got destroyed. I'm not too sad that we're down one American army.
The people will come to our side.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Independence for Peru! Okay. Apparently I'm not the only one causing their unrest to rise.
Mission complete.
Federate Nicaragua. Oh, and they just don't have enough capacity to suppress their unrest at this point. So the unrest just rises naturally to some degree. Less points in Colombia. Oh no. Dominican Republic is actually a little bit more annoying than the
Our
Colombian one.
associates are now in charge.
Honduras is also a little bit more annoying than the Colombian one. And to be fair, we've got a fleet that the aliens are just ignoring, that going to Jupiter. It's not going to be there until December this year. Which is maybe why they're in Oregon. Maybe it hasn't got past Mars yet or something. But yeah. Rivalry ends. That's fine. Okay, one of you take that point.
Targeting the opposition.
Where do you need me?
Actually,
Where do you need me?
feel free to target that one, but take some influence with you just in case.
Removing our enemies.
Standing by for orders.
Policies. We could unify with Panama. We're gonna do the purge first. Give those points back before we lose them.
Our enemies.
For the moment, we actually have
Where
enough
to?
stability. We don't have enough stability. I think I have enough that I'm at least gonna. No, we'll take the pulp campaigns
At
back
your
for the moment.
service. Time to make our move.
Standing by.
So we
On
can
my way
unify
to
with
the
Panama.
capital.
We can federate Honduras. And federating Honduras then puts us on the clock for being able to make them part of the United States. And once they're part of the United States, that basically gets the rest of the AI to leave them alone. Remember assignments? Let some time pass.
Offering assistance.
Space Navy Academies. Okay. So that line of research, I believe, is just done for the moment. Let's go on to advanced plasma batteries. So at this point, we got a stockpile of exotics. And it may be nice to get the range bonus. And maybe I'll swap from double gun to single gun to get another range bonus, to get a full 900 kilometer on the plasma batteries, for example. And that means I won't quite have the same range as the laser guns. But really, they're for the things the laser guns just can't blap. Right, if the thing's got enough armor the lasers don't blap them, then the plasma wants to open up on them to tear holes in the armor so the laser can then kill them.
Things are stabilizing.
Mission complete.
Okay, federate. Honduras. That means if something goes horribly wrong, and even
Mission
we lose the
complete.
executive, we won't backslide too quickly. Propose unification with Panama? Yes. And okay, that made unrest worse. That made the pollution worse. UN actually again. Okay. But made everything else actually better.
We have removed
So,
some tracts.
take control of that location. Okay. Yep. And well, that's Peru. That's fine.
We've removed some threats.
In Colombia, we lost the Colombia one again. Fair enough. Lone Marine defeats alien infiltration. One Marine fights through hell. Attempts by the aliens to infiltrate a base on Mars were foiled after a lone Marine escaped the preliminary destruction of the barracks there, then went on a one-man rampage with the alien combat team. As the emergency responders commented, he ripped them a new one and really tore them apart. A Marine known to be a fan of heavy metal declined to comment. Give him a quick PR tour, then some well-deserved rest, or train him to be one of our agents. Pay money, gain influence. Single module housing Marines will be destroyed. Gain public appointments. Or have them train our agents. For the rest of the game, 5 monthly ops income. I think I want the ops. And obviously we go back there and we hit the rebuild option. In 90 days, what will be like nothing ever happened. And I believe that is a Doom reference, for those that don't understand the reference. March, April. So April is the next cooldown. No, 14 days in Belize will actually be the next cooldown, because we're waiting for the control executive. We'll have in 14 days, 16 days. Okay, so the next council cycle is going to be very, very busy. Unless we lose it, please. Because we're going to federate 3 different people. And then it's April for the next unification, I think. Yeah, environment's improving. Interestingly enough, that in theory the... Oh, well, because you're still part of the alien administration. That makes sense. Next month, I think you can break away. Break away.
Where to?
Okay, we'd have to build a campaign there before we get a decent chance to land in Taiwan.
Terminating the opposition.
Purge, or attempt to
I'm
purge there.
here.
In theory, they could do the defend there, in which case it's probably going to fail. But we'll attempt to purge our way back in
Targeting
there.
the opposition.
Ready for orders. We'll make
Build a
our
campaign there.
Where do you need me?
What's China looking like? China's looking reasonable, although it's getting a little low. Yeah, let's start public campaigning in Taiwan.
Telling our story.
We're at the point where the only stat they don't have is science. And at that point, I'll probably just grab... We'll probably complete Iron Hand and Prosperous Lines as well. If they live that long, and they probably are at this rate. Although we may be approaching the point where some of them might die from old age. Although July, we're going to get another 6 months out of them. And then April next year, we're going to get more mines that we don't actually have access to. Once we get to Jupiter, we're going to go pretty mine heavy at Jupiter. Jupiter will hopefully serve as the lightning rod for the enemy. Yeah. So I think this is all looking good. This one we don't care about, which is why we're not investing in it. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. It's early in the night, then I'm going to run one more recording tonight. So if you're watching on Twitch, there will be one more part recorded tonight. However, once again, as I tend to do every other part in a stream, it's time for another cup of tea. So until the next part, I'm going to head and wish you all the best of luck and a good time. We're going to continue from where we left off, which is trying to get Jupiter and trying to secure more and more of Earth from the aliens. So until next time, wish you all the best of luck and a good time, and bye for now.